What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, My Wrestling. I'm back on this YouTube grind, back to making videos, man. It's been a while, bro. Like, a lot of stuff's been going on, but I think I will have to make another video explaining where I've been and what I've been up to and what I've been doing. But anyways, today, you guys don't know, I've been playing 2K for a while. Like, I have not touched Madden since 2K's release date. Like, I'm not feeling Madden anymore. I honestly think I should just stop playing it. I don't know. Like, if there's a reason for me to come back, I'll come back and start making videos. But for now, I'm not having fun with Ultimate Team. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and drag this video any longer, but so I've been grinding this 2K and I'm getting the feel for the game, and I feel like there are a lot of good builds in the game. Like, you guys see the pure shot creators, they like take over the game. You have the pure stretch bigs, you know, builds like that are pretty overpowered and pretty easy to use. But there's one build that I feel like is like the most underrated, but also one of the most weakest builds in the game. And you guys probably know, on the screen I probably have my player, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the pure slasher. Now, if you guys don't know, last year in 2K18, I would go as far and say the pure slasher was pretty overpowered simply because of the fact we could do blow-bys. Blow-bys is what made a slasher. Like, because we were able to do blow-bys last year is what made the slasher build so dominant and powerful. We can then cut to the basket and do our dunks and stuff like that. But this year, I've noticed attacking the paint and attacking the and slashing in general is just so hard. Like, they make it so hard to do, so it's harder to use a slasher and it's harder to get open. And also, people are adapting. Like, example, when I go to the park or when I go to the rec center and people see that I'm a pure slasher, so you know what they'll do? They'll back up to the paint because they know that's where I'm going, and they'll just stand there. And when I go there, they'll start jumping and stuff. Like, it's very hard to attack. But overall, it's not really that big of a problem because it could be, you know, you could just say, just get good at the game. But, you know, it's kind of annoying when they take out the main fact that you can't do blow-bys. Like, the only way I can blow by anybody is on takeover. And I don't think that in order for me to be effective, I must get takeover. That knowledge. It's just, I don't like that. So one of the things I've noticed also while playing as a pure slasher is that I miss dunks, and nothing can get you more upset when you miss a dunk. Like, I have a 99 driving dunk and a 94 contact dunk. I think I have like a 97 standing dunk. And like, I do regret my build because I wasn't aware that pure slashers, like, our mid-range was really bad. So I assumed if I shorten my wingspan just by a little bit, I'll be able to shoot better. Of course, I don't have T-Rex arms. I didn't do the minimum wings. I think I just went down by like 1. Because mid-rangers, I feel like, I don't understand why they don't give slashers the ability to shoot mid-range shots. I feel like that is our scapegoat, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't cut to the basket, let me just at least be able to take a mid-range shot. I feel like our mid-range should at least go up to at least a 75. 80 is a little bit stretching, but at least 75 from the rip. Because right now, if you make a pure slasher, you cap at 60 for your mid-range, which is terrible. Like, if you think 60 is good, trust me, the amount of mid-ranges I brick is ridiculous. And you can't even tell me I gotta get a better jump shot. I honestly feel like my jump shot is one of the best jump shots in the game. I do have a pure stretch big. I know I get a lot of shit for that, but I feel like it's a good build. It's a pretty fun build. And when I play with him, I get a lot of greens with my jump shot. It's the same jump shot I have for my pure slasher. So, you know, you can't blame the jump shot. It's the rating. I feel like because it's so hard to attack the paint this year, at least give the slashers a higher mid-range, because capping at 60 isn't gonna do it. I think my mid-range actually does go up to like I think a 70, but the problem is I don't know when. I'm a 91 overall, and my mid-range, I have not got anything for my mid. I think I got my mid-range cap boosted once, so I have no clue what overall my mid-range is going to cap. So it's like my only game plan is to attack the rim, and of course, you know, no duh, you're a slasher. What else you want to do? But like, other builds have other ways they can score. Example, sharpshooters, y'all can't only just shoot the 3. Y'all can shoot mid-ranges too. Y'all not that fast, but y'all have the 3 and the mid-range. Y'all have 2 options. So if people overplay on the 3, you can step up, do a mid-range. Y'all can even pull up if y'all wanted to. Your moving shot 3 and your moving shot mid is good. Another thing, shot creators, y'all can do anything. Shot creators can do everything. Lockdowns have some kind of offense. Y'all have corner specialists, and y'all can play defense. You know, other builds have other ways to be effective, but the slashers only have one way to do something. Like, we can only play a certain way. To get more into depth to why the blow-bys don't work, I don't think people understand how they don't work or why they don't. It's because when you try to do a blow-by, the defense is way better. And I think the way they do it is it goes by strength. I could be wrong, I know your height and your weight matters, but I think strength is also an important factor. And in slashers, we don't have strength. Like, my strength is like at a 60, I think it caps at 70, so we're not a strong build. Also, what's really annoying about being a slasher is our speed. Well, our off-ball speed is pretty good. I think I cap at 87 off-ball speed, which is pretty nice. I can cut to the basket and be effective. But when I have the ball, I am a fucking turtle, bruh. I am a turtle when I have the ball in my hand. I think my speed with the ball is a 66. Like, how do you expect me, being a pure slasher, to go to the rim when I'm slow? Like, it's so, I just don't understand why it's like that. I don't. Like, when I think of a slasher, I think of Dwayne Wade, I think of Derrick Rose, even LeBron James. Like, this dude, when he has the ball, he is sprinting to the rim, finishing at a high speed. So why are slashers slow? It's just, I don't understand. And our ball control is terrible. So think about it. If you're a slasher, you have the ball. I think I have a 70 ball control right now. So if I go into the paint and I'm driving on somebody, people are just spamming the square button. Like, the square button is like the only button on niggas' controllers. So people are just spamming that button, and I'm getting the ball ripped from me because I'm trying to attack the paint. It's annoying. It's just I don't understand why we're just so bad with the ball. Like, I honestly feel like a slasher should be able to dribble a little bit. And our ball control, I just think our ball control should be higher so we don't get ripped as often as other builds. And I feel like our speed with the ball is ridiculous. I don't see the sense of it. But the one thing I do like about the pure slasher is we can actually play defense. Our defensive stats are pretty good. I think I have silver pickpocketer, silver pick dodger. No, yeah, pickpocketer. I have silver pick dodger, and I think I have silver defensive stopper. Our lateral quickness, mine caps at 70, but it can go higher. And I have a 70 steal. Like, defensively, we're pretty good already, so I think that's why they try to balance it up. I feel like, do I really need an 80 lateral quickness when I could have an 80 mid-range instead? Like, what do you think would be more important as a pure slasher? You know, do I really need a 80 steal when I can at least get an 80 speed with the ball? Now, there are arguments, you know, just make your slasher shorter. What the hell I look like rocking with a 6'3 pure slasher? Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, who you going yam on with a 6'3 pure slasher? Like, I feel like the pure slasher is what I'm talking about. The pure slasher build, that's really a small forward build. Like, if you're a small forward, I feel like that is your build. That is the best pure slasher, a small forward. Nothing else. That's my opinion. So I feel like, because I want to make myself tall, I have to sacrifice the only thing that can get me to the rim, my speed with the ball. So I don't know. There's no real fix for it too, because like, I don't think 2K has ever buffed a build or nerfed the build. They have indirectly nerfed the build by, like, say example, they nerfed the sharpshooters last year by changing jump shots, changing the green release window. So how can you buff the slasher? And I feel like you can make blow-bys happen more often with slashers. I feel like you can change how because like they said, they changed the way blow-bys work. So I mean, I feel like slashers out of any build should be getting the blow-bys, and it doesn't happen. Like, I have animations where I'm trying to blow by somebody and my player just stops. He picks up his dribble, I get stuck in the animation, I get the ball ripped. That happens so much. And missing dunks. Can you please patch that, 2K? I don't understand. I have gameplay. Don't worry, there's gameplay in the background. I don't know, it probably already happened, but I missed a dunk. And it was kind of contested, but I have Hall of Fame posterizer. Like, what do I look like missing a dunk? I don't know, man. It happens a lot, like more than it should happen. And you know, sometimes I miss layups too. Like, I have a 99 driving layup, and then sometimes I'll go for a layup and it'll be like open, maybe slightly late, slightly early, and I'll miss. I thought that even though you can time your layups, I was under the impression that the timing doesn't really matter, because I believe in 2K18 you had to time your layups, but there was no meter. But I used to just hold square the whole time in 2K18. I'll make my layups, but like, it's crazy how I miss open layups, and I'm a pure slasher. Like, I don't feel like I should be missing. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's really hard, man. Like, people are now playing the paint, the 5. You don't see people running the 5. I don't really run park. I'm mostly a rec center pro-am player. So a lot of people I go up against, they're not running the 5 wide. You can say that I don't really play comp, I guess, because I do be playing with randoms, but a lot of people don't run the 5 wide. It's just a lot of people just running around doing whatever. A lot of centers just stay in the paint. So like, it's really hard for me to, you know, be effective. And then like, whenever I get the ball, it's an instant double team. People are instant like, oh, he's a pure slasher, rip him, instant double team. So it's kind of crazy. But Anyways, it's just something I want to get across. You know, I feel like the slashers are really underpowered. They do need some kind of buff. I'm not saying go crazy and give us blow-bys every time, but I felt like at least give us the mid-range option. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even give us the moving shot mid-range. Like, I don't care. Like, give us the mid-range option, because it's crazy when people are in the paint and I'm at the wing. I'm like really close to the bucket. I shoot. It says wide open. I feel like it's a good release, like all white and everything, and I break it. It's so insane. Like, don't. And also, like, I heard people say give us the 3-point. No, don't give slashers the 3-point shot. Please don't do that. That'll make the build very, very overpowered. For some odd reason, they give us corner specialists. Don't know why. I don't know why they give us corner specialists, but regardless of the fact, I say don't increase the 3-point shot. But anyways, tell me what you guys think, man. What do you guys think is the most underrated or underpowered build? Like I said, I think it's the pure slasher. I think it's really hard to be effective as a pure slasher. And don't get me wrong, there are good people who know how to use a slasher. It could be that I just suck at the game. It could be that, but like I said, I do know people who have pure slashers, and they'll make the same arguments. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about the pure slasher? Do you feel like it's underpowered? Do you feel like it's overpowered? I never heard the argument that the pure slasher is overpowered, but if there is one out there to be made, I would love to hear it. Also, what do you guys think is the most underrated build? What do you guys think is the most overpowered build in the game? I want to know all that stuff in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's been your boy, My Rusty, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.